Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of ExcaliburCCGTV. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We also have our store in Texarkana, Texas. And you can always follow us and find out what's going on with either store at ExcaliburCCG.com. I am Chris. This is my co-host Randy. We are missing one of our other co-hosts this week, Buzz. He was not able to make it for the show today.
That's right.
We miss you, Buzz. Sorry about that. You're fired. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just teasing. Just teasing. Just teasing. But guys, thanks for pressing play. We really appreciate it. I probably shouldn't say anything about this, but it just excites me, so I'm going to. You guys are awesome. I mean, we're at over 500 subscribers, and it's really cool. It really makes this something to look forward to doing. To have such an awesome group of people that have insightful commentary. Yeah. You know, we don't get a bunch of comments that are like, first or just stupid stuff. And people talk to us and we talk to you, and I really appreciate that.
First is a very important comment.
First is a very important. And by the way, in case you watch any of my videos, any of these videos, I get the first comment. It happens when I post a video. So there we go. I'm always first. But anyway, thank you. PT Steelers, Perry, I haven't forgot about you, buddy. I've got something special in mind for you that will be in the mail here shortly. So I haven't forgot about you.
Cool.
But again, thanks. We really appreciate it. Moving on, Louisiana Comic-Con is still happening, February 21st. Randy, anything to say about that, sir?
As of this next Wednesday, that is a month away.
Yes.
And you will have us represented at the con.
Yes.
By us, I mean Excalibur Comics, Cards and Games, and Talking Comics represented. And things are heating up. I'm hearing some cool stuff about some exclusive con merchandise there that Excalibur Comics is going to have. So be prepared to get something if you are a fan of the show or if you're a fan of the shop. And when I say exclusive, it is exclusive to the con.
Exactly. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 tables set up there, tons of stuff. Follow Louisiana Comic Con on Facebook. They update it just about every day with new vendors, new artists, all kinds of stuff. We will cover it more in the future as well. We're going to move on to some storylines that are hitting this week. Randy, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
I will start us off. Like we've been doing the last couple of weeks, guys, we're telling you the Flash anniversary covers that are coming out here for this week.
Yeah.
That is going to be Batman and Robin number 38,
yep.
Batman Superman number 18, Justice League number 38,
yep.
Supergirl number 38, Teen Titans number 6, and the one that I have a little problem with, Wonder Woman number 38.
Oh, no!
Well, let me just say, DC has a real problem with how they handle what they think of women. And on this cover, once again, every single time you see a Wonder Woman cover, it's like, her swooning or, her feeding grapes to Superman. And this is her getting married or, as a bride next to like some monster and Flash running. And it just, it's like so woman in distress thing. The only time I've seen something like powerful is when they have like her represented in the 300 cover with the movie variants. So I'd like DC to step it up and stop being in the wrong century with how you think of Wonder Woman and women.
Oh,
I really want them to stop that because it's annoying me.
The gauntlet has been dropped.
Yeah.
Hey, and speaking of that though, just real quick, it's the Batman Superman or the Justice League one. One of them's it's a Jim Lee variant.
Oh, it's not the Justice League because the Justice League is Wonder Woman and Aquaman fighting Starro.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's the Batman Superman one. Jim Lee did it.
Oh, okay. Because that one was blank. It didn't show what it was.
It was phoned in.
Oh,
it was a previous cover that he had done. It's that cover with Superman holding Batman up like that.
Oh, yeah.
Batman's hanging, just unconscious or whatever, hanging, and you got Flash running around and putting roses in their hair.
Oh.
I was like, come on, that was so phoned in. Anyway, moving on. We're not going to beat it up too much.
Yeah.
Tons more Spider-Verse stuff hitting this week, starting with Amazing Spider-Man number 13. That hits this week. This is the beginning of the final battle here. Every Spider-Man ever must fight, and no spider is safe. Bull.
Spider-Gwen, Peter Parker.
No, seriously.
Spider Woman, Silk,
right?
You know, Mayday. We've got a couple of Spider people we know are safe. So this is the nothing will ever be the same again kind of thing. But I have a feeling they are going to kill off quite a few Spider-Men.
Exactly.
So,
just for this event,
there are a lot that aren't safe, but there are a few that are. Miguel O'Hara is safe.
Right, he's totally safe, you know. Nice try, Marvel. Moving on, just some tie-ins. Scarlet Spiders #3 hits as well. We also get Spider-Verse Team Up #3. Those of you that are fans of Mayday will want to get this issue because we've got a special story in there with her. And also Spider-Woman #3, another Spider-Verse tie-in, hits this week as well. There we go. Just tons of Spider-Verse, Spider-Man stuff hitting this week for you guys to have fun with.
Trying to condense that for you guys.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. A little different. Tell us what you think. Here's a little, this is a Louisiana word. Here's a little lanyap for you. That just means a little something extra that you didn't expect here. And we couldn't find a good place to put it in, so it's here with the events.
Yep.
Maybe if you're a fan of Matt Kent and Scott Collins and you're looking forward to their Pastaways comic that's going to be coming out in March, pick up Dark Horse Presents #6 because it will have a prologue story that leads into that.
Very cool.
So, there you go.
Very cool.
Moving
on to some new #1s, which will be a little bit different this week, but Randy, go ahead and start us off, please, sir.
Yeah, real quickly, we have Snake Eyes, Agent of Cobra #1 coming out. This is Snake Eyes. He is under control from Cobra or by Cobra, and he's looking to bust out a captured Destro that is being transported to a new prison. So what's going to go on, we don't know. It looks like Cobra isn't necessarily the good guys anymore. I don't know. I'm a little behind on my G.I. Joe, so catch me up, somebody.
Somebody catch him up. Also, guys, a new Powers #1 hits this week. Brian Michael Bendis, Michael Avon Oming, teaming up again for their series, creator series, Volume 4. Thank you, sir. And also, we also have a new Powers TV series that's going to be hitting on PS3 or one of those networks. I think it's PS3. With a very nice looking cast. Got some name talent in there working on that series. But this week now we get another series of Powers hitting the comic book shelf. Michael Avon Oming is like everywhere. There's tons of stuff going on. But he's back with doing this. Fans of Powers, don't miss it. #1 hits the shelf, and don't miss the TV series that'll be hitting soon.
Yeah, also, if you're a fan of the old Millennium series or of the X-Files, then we've got a book for you. IDW is putting out Millennium #1. I believe this is a mini-series here, so don't get too comfortable with it. Years ago, Frank, he thought that with the help of Mulder and Scully that he helped to avoid the Millennium event. Now, Frank's having some visions, and he's not so sure. And whether or not he wants to, he's going to be pulled back into the game, into the Millennium group, everything like that. Probably by the least likely of people, his daughter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
In the TV series, did Millennium and X-Files cross over?
Before
at all?
Millennium started, he may have been in there.
Okay.
And then it spun out, but I don't know if it ever actually crossed over. Our good friend Pat Davis is the expert with Millennium and can definitely tell us. So I'll get him to fill us in on that.
Tell us, Pat. Listen, guys, we have a few honorable mentions, so we're not going to go into very much detail. I'm going to cover them real quick. There are several other new #1s hitting. Starting off with Burning Fields #1 from Boom Studios. We have Groo and Friends and Foes from Dark Horse. Twilight Zone fans, you get Twilight Zone Shadow and Substance #1. IDW is giving us Creeple Peeple. We also have fans of the movie Galaxy Quest. We have a miniseries here, Galaxy Quest Journey Continues 4-issue miniseries. Judge Dredd fans, there is a Judge Dredd Classics Dark Judges 5-issue miniseries from IDW. For the amalgamation you may not have seen yet, we get Zombies vs. Robots from IDW hitting this week as well. Image Comics has a new series called Reyn, #1 hitting this week, and for all you Valiant fans, Ivar, the Timewalker, #1 hits the shelf this week as well.
You ask, why did we just gloss over all these #1s here? Guys, we usually, one of the things that our video originated with, the reasons for it, was to inform customers coming into our store of what they could pick up off the shelves. When we don't have a lot of generated buzz that we hear from people,
right,
and when we don't have subscription lists updated, we don't know what to order for you. And it's really tough for a small comic shop like us to keep something on the shelf that's just going to sit there. So a lot of these are small orders. Now there's still time with some of these, and it's also small print runs on a lot of these series. So there may still be time for you to contact us and let us know, hey, sign me up for this, or maybe we can do another order in case we sell out on something. But as we've always preached, pre-ordering is your friend. If there's a generated buzz in something, you can pick that up. If you don't like the number one, you're not obligated to continue getting a series with that. So that it helps you get that first issue to see if you want to read that. And it's more with how many new people we have coming into the shop right now. Those shelves can be barren real quick on Wednesdays. They have books flying off the shelf because people are interested in grabbing something and trying something new. And they grab those books. They're gone, and we're kind of SOL.
Exactly. A great point. And I want to add two things real quick. Number one, I'm going to reiterate exactly what Randy is saying. Pre-ordering is your friend. Update your pull list, get that on there. Number two, information about most of these series that I just ran through is on our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. If it's something that sounds interesting, you can go over there, do a little search real quick, it'll pull it up, find out more information about that, and then decide if you want to add it to your pull list.
Yeah, definitely. So help us know what it is, what direction we should be going in with talking about and informing the customers here. But at least you're getting a list letting you know, hey, there are a lot of little small press comics coming out this week with number one.
And that's it for the number ones, folks. Moving on to our question of the week, which is going to be by my man Randy. What is it?
That's right. In celebration of the new number one Star Wars comic from Marvel Comics, and with ML saying that the Darth Vader is hitting like 200K or 200,000 plus pre-orders.
That's crazy.
Numbers. Yeah, with all that in mind here, we want to know who is the man or woman when it comes to Star Wars. Who is your favorite character?
Okay.
That's it. And it can't be Boba Fett.
I
guess it can be, but I'm not buying it. 15 minutes on a screen time, if that much. I feel the same way about Darth Maul, guys. He barely was on the screen, and then he got cut in half. Now, for me,
all right,
I'll start us off.
Go ahead.
For me, Han Solo is the man. From the very first moment he is on the screen to his smart aleck attitude towards Her Highness there, he is the man. And how further proof of this is look at the sci-fi films since then, or series. Mal Reynolds, Nathan Fillion's character from Firefly, is a Han Solo influenced character.
Yes.
John Crichton from Farscape is definitely a Han Solo influenced character. Yeah. You get them time and time again where you have the guy with the big swagger and bravado who doesn't want to be part of is pulled into the group and then becomes like the very loyal part of the group.
Right.
You have it time and time again. You don't have, the bounty hunter that dies 5 minutes later. People going, I want to be that character.
I want to be that guy.
The only time they do that is whenever they're on the show 24 and they say, hey, we need someone to be opposite Kim Bauer. And they're like, hey, I'm going to be that person because that person's going to die.
He's going to die.
That's it. So, Han Solo. Han is the man. And Han did not shoot first. Han was the only person to shoot. That's it.
You went deep, man. You went wide and deep.
I did. I love Han Solo.
I have to say my favorite character, just for the character's just always been fun and funny to me. And that's Chewbacca.
Okay.
I just am a fan of Chewbacca. And I think one of probably the reason why is I still haven't been able to figure out how to do that crowd. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. I got a guy I'm falling off a cliff. I got a guy at work that can do it awesome.
Yeah.
And like, it's awesome to hear him do it. But I've always liked Chewbacca. I've always liked the interplay between he and Han Solo.
Yeah.
With just that, that grumble that he does. And, Han's like, well, I don't feel like, I don't want to do that. Well, okay. Just the understanding there's awesome.
Running around an Empire with C-3PO just in pieces on his back is awesome.
It's great, man. Chewbacca's always been just I think he's been my favorite.
Yeah.
Of what we've seen in Star Wars to this point. So
then you're going to love my pick for my favorite of the week, and one of the reasons why I picked it.
Okay, all right. Speaking of that, guys, tell us in the comments below your favorite Star Wars character. And no, it cannot be Boba Fett. So there we go. Tell us in the comments below. We want to talk to you about that.
We're kidding about that.
Moving on for our favorites. So we're going to talk about this favorite stuff that we're looking forward to that's coming out this next week. That'll be at the top of our stack. The first thing that we read. But before we do that, we are going to tell you our favorite from last week, starting with Randy. Sir.
Star Wars #1 just hit every single point I wanted it to hit. Jason Aaron, kudos to you. You are the man, because that felt like it just flowed right into from the New Hope into that. Mm-hmm. John Cassidy's art, killer on it. We still had some lack of interior or background, but we still the characters looked so much like the characters from the movie.
Yeah,
there.
Exactly.
Chewbacca in that he was one of the best parts for me.
Yes.
It's just right there, and he's like, he does it. He has that same mentality of Han Solo. It's, when Han Solo walks in an Empire and they open the door and holy crap, we're here on Cloud City. Here's my bud talking with me. Mm-hmm. There's the Dark Lord of the Sith. Right there. What am I going to do? Do I run? Do I do something? No. Bam, 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 bam.
Exactly.
I'm just firing my laser. And that is what the Wookiee did there. He's just like, bam, bam, bam. I'm just going to try and do my job because this has to be done.
Yes. Yes.
Everything about that book was just page-turner, loving it.
Yes.
It felt good.
That's such a great point. And as much as I did enjoy Star Wars #1, it was not my favorite from last week.
Gasp.
There was several great ones that came out. There really were, and I'm gonna have to give the edge to Jupiter's Legacy #5.
I'm not surprised.
I wanted to be so mad that it took like 6 months to get this issue, but then on the other hand, for me, it was like worth the wait.
Right.
It really was. I mean, we get to see this character, this Holmes type, Sherlock Holmes type character tracking down the hidden heroes. We finally got
not the heroes, the criminals.
They're criminals now because they're superpowered beings.
No, these were the actual criminals. These are the ones
That's
that
right,
the husband was part of their criminal group, and they'd all gone into hiding.
That's right, exactly. And I enjoyed that this guy is tracking them down. I loved his methods for doing it. I loved how finally Mama, Daddy, and son just, it's time to turn the tide. It's time. This is enough. And so, spoiler. Sorry, but it was so good, and Frank quietly, folks, quietly. Anyway,
and that's just a
it's a play on quite frankly.
Well, no, but that's not his real name either.
No, it's like Vincent something.
Yeah.
It was just awesome artwork. It really was. And I got to give a mad prop to Lazarus. That was great for me as well. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but tons of great stuff hit the shelf last week. It really did. So you're doing great with Star Wars. Jupiter's Legacy #5 was worth it. Lazarus was worth it. Copperhead was a great wrap up to that storyline.
Now let me just say, for those who aren't familiar or who haven't read on Bleeding Cool, they're taking the break there with Jupiter's Legacy. They're going to have a prequel.
Yes.
I don't know if it's Jupiter's Children or something like that. It's another Jupiter's name, but it's going to have a different artist. I forget the artist that's on board.
Right.
And it's going to have this filling in while Mark Miller has said he will not solicit anything or have anything happen until he gets every single issue there from Frank Quitely for the next series. What they pointed out on Bleeding Cool that was kind of frightening was that, and anybody who didn't see this, it is very frightening, that in 2012 was when they got the first images of preview pages of the Jupiter's Legacy.
Okay.
And it was not until over almost 2.5 years later that Frank Quitely, on the last week of of 2014 turned in the final pages of number 5. So they're saying, let's hope it's not 2.5 years for this book to happen, because they say that he can get it done within a year's time.
Yeah.
The next series there, but it's exciting to see. I'm, as much as I hate to say it, with all the waiting game there, I'm going to be on board.
I know, and I think Mark Miller has already taken that stance with this prequel series.
Yeah,
because he was saying, like, we're going to have these issues in the can before we even solicit
and
those.
I'm glad he's stepping up, and I'm glad he's taking responsibility for that, because that's one of the things we said we wanted to see change this year.
Yes.
And I'm very happy to hear that.
Exactly, not just from him, but from other people. Thanks to Mark for trying to lead the way.
Yeah,
step up. So our favorites hitting the shelf this week, Randy. What do you want to start off with?
I'm going to start off with the Wiccan Divine number 7. That's coming out here. The last time there was a Ragnarok festival, barely anybody attended, and fans were kind of pondering whether or not it was getting close for the return of the gods. Now that's been answered. We know the gods have returned. Now they're waiting to see what's going to happen next as the next Ragnarok festival approaches. Okay. Suddenly, it's very popular with the gods coming. And so they're trying to figure out what's going to be the topic, what's going on here at Ragnarok. Plus, there's still murder that needs to be solved.
There is still a murder going
Possibly 2.
Oh, there we go. So, there we go. Cool. Moon Knight, number 11 hits this week. Yes. That's really all I can say about that. Moon Knight's a fugitive. He's in the custody of the NYPD in this issue. Things are not going to go well for anyone.
Mark Spector is a fugitive.
Mark Spector is the fugitive. Thank you for the clarification, sir, because we see that Moon Knight, or Khonshu, is no longer with Mark Spector.
Right.
That was so awesome! That was really good. Guys, this, it was so good.
I'm so excited!
It was so good. That was a twist that I just was not expecting. Yeah. And it happened, and it just flowed. It was logical, it flowed, it worked. Yes. So I'm really excited about this next issue and what's going on with Mark Spector, Khonshu, Moon Knight, all that.
Sweet. The series is wrapping up, but I still can't give it enough praise. Fables 148 comes out this week. Finally, we're finding out the truth behind Rose Red, Snow White, and their mother's magic. And just exactly why their magic is so powerful, and why eventually one, that being Rose Red or Snow White, will have to kill the other.
Whoa! Yeah. Whoa now.
Yeah. Craziness abounds.
Yeah. Not your kid's book.
No, it's from Vertigo. It's never been your kid's book. Never been. Absolutely not. When you know, I think the very first issue has Pinocchio talking about, not being careful and making his wish to be a real boy because he never grows up and his balls never drop. He never, hits puberty. It's never been a kid's book.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's one of my all-time favorite series, and if you guys have never read Fables, jump on it. Yeah. And it's just incredible.
And if you've read it up to this point, get the trades and reread it.
Yeah.
Because I've read like the first 4 trades, but now it's been years, so I wouldn't mind getting them again and rereading them.
Flycatcher's story about the Frog Prince is hands down the best story that was there.
Awesome.
I love that one.
So what is the last issue?
150 is the last issue.
150, okay.
So we'll have 149 in February. They're not having 150 come out in March, and I don't know if I've seen it in April, and it's probably going to be just like a grand 100-page kind of book like their number 100 was.
Okay, very cool. Last up for me, Superior Iron Man number 4. Sorry to go all Marvel heavy on you guys, but these are the ones I'm really looking forward to seeing this week. And in this issue of Superior Iron Man, Matt Murdock has found out the secret to Tony Stark and what he's doing. And I guess I was thinking it was just all extremist based, but maybe it's not. So here we go. Will Daredevil share the secret with the world and expose Tony Stark for what he's doing or what's going on? I don't know. I want to find out because I've been really enjoying this. It's kind of caught me by surprise how well Tony's being portrayed in this. The Kid Abomination angle. I'm enjoying it. It's been a really good ride so far.
So it's more so Red Skull based.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I mean, he's still he's a jerk,
Well, if you and guys, it's been a couple of weeks or here. If you saw the end of Axis,
right?
Tony Stark was one of the three that, when they corrected the inversion wave, that made everybody, either villains, heroes, and heroes, villains, was one of the three who was not returned to his normal state.
Okay.
So it could have something to do with some of that, why he's still out there being like this.
Right. So I want to see if Daredevil exposes him, and see what's going on there. So it was Tony Stark,
Havoc, Tony Stark, and Sabretooth.
That's the three.
Yeah.
They're still.
And I guess Marvel was real clear with that, because Havoc was seen at the end joining up with his brother and embracing his brother, of saying that there is no Cyclops is just going to certain extremes because he believes so much in what it seems they're saying. No, he's villainous.
Okay.
I don't know.
There we go. We'll see more of that in the future. So there we go. And guys, that's it for this week.
Yeah.
A lot of great stuff. That's coming out that you should know about, have fun with, and don't forget our question of the week. We want you to reply to that. Let us know who your favorite character is. Let us know what you thought of Star Wars #1.
Yeah.
Because that's just fun. This was the week to do that. So I'm glad you thought of that.
And Phantom Menace through whatever that #3 one was called doesn't really count.
Oh, mic drop. We just did it. Guys, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, we are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We do have our store in Texarkana, Texas. ExcaliburCCG.com is our website where you can find out more about us and what's going on. The links are down below for Facebook, Twitter, information about the show, all of that jazz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber. If you're not, the subscription button is right down below. Hit that red button. Become a subscriber today. We really appreciate it, and we enjoy having this weekly episode and talking with you guys. Anything to add, sir?
That sounds real nice and neat.
Awesome. That's it for this week. Until next week, be safe, take care, read some great comics, and we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.